The air is thick with heat, the ground trembling under pounding hooves. A small band of Australopithecus anamensis, barely a dozen in number, runs across the savanna. Their bodies are lean, their arms still strong for climbing, but their feet press forward on the open ground, driven by survival. At the front, two males clutch sharpened stone flakes, their hands bleeding from gripping the edges too tightly. Behind them, females push onward, infants clutched to their chests, eyes wide with terror. The reason for their flight erupts just behind. A pack of giant hyenas, jaws cracking, their laughter echoing across the plains. The chase has begun. The tribe veers left, toward a scatter of acacia trees. Branches stretch upward, a promise of safety. One female scrambles up. The predators feast below until only bones remain. The band does not descend until night cloaks the savanna in silence. Hunger gnaws their bellies, grief weighs on their bodies, yet they move again. Survival demands forward motion. At dawn, the tribe reaches a shallow riverbed. Mud cracks beneath their feet, but water glimmers faintly in sunken pools. The females kneel, scooping handfuls for their infants, pressing drops to their lips. Males scrape at roots, prying them loose with jagged flakes. A young one, barely old enough to walk upright, stumbles with a bundle of figs clutched proudly. For a moment, laughter, silent, breathless, ripples through the group, a fleeting glimpse of joy. But danger lurks beneath the surface. The river stirs. A massive crocodile bursts forth, jaws snapping around a male's leg. The band erupts into chaos. Stones rain down. Sticks slam against the beast's armored back. A female, face set with primal fury, drives a sharp branch into the reptile's eye. It thrashes, bellowing, before sinking back into the depths. The wounded male is dragged ashore, blood pouring from his leg. Another kneels, chewing bitter herbs, packing the pulp into the gash, binding it with strips of bark. Survival is never mercy. It is struggle bound with instinct. The band rests briefly, but the land offers no peace. From the tall grasses, one female pushes her infant into the arms of another and grabs a burning branch from a smoldering log left by lightning days before. Fire is terror, but also power. She waves it wildly, sparks showering into the cat's eyes. The beasts snarl, circling, but hesitate. The band gathers, branches lifted high, their shrieks raw and defiant. The predators prowl closer, testing the wall of flame and noise. Then, with sudden force, one cat lunges. The battle is chaos. Sticks break, claws rake flesh. A young male slashes with a stone flake, carving deep into a predator's flank. Blood sprays, the cat reels. Another is burned across the muzzle, retreating into the grass with furious roars. At last, the cats slink away, but fate offers no rest. A storm builds on the horizon, dark clouds churning. Lightning tears the sky, rain pelts the earth. Rivers swell into raging torrents, drowning paths. The band clings to one another, shielding infants beneath broad leaves. A young one is swept away in the current, arms flailing. A male dives without thought, his body vanishing into the flood. Moments later, he emerges, dragging the child to shore. Both cough, sputter, but live. The group's eyes meet his. No words, only breath, only firelight in their gaze. He has saved the future. When the storm breaks, the land is transformed. Fallen trees litter the plain, carcasses float in the flood. Hunger claws at their belly. The band rushes forward, stone flakes flashing. They cut into the flesh, ripping strips, hands slick with blood. Infants are fed first, tiny mouths stained red. Elders gnaw marrow from cracked bones. For a moment, abundance replaces fear. Fire is sparked with friction, meat is roasted, smoke rising into the dawn. Around the flames, faces glow, scarred but alive. Yet even here the land tests them. From the darkness at the edge of firelight, eyes gleam. Hyenas again, drawn by the scent. The band does not flee this time. Together they rise, brandishing burning branches, flinging stones, shrieking as one. The predators circle, laugh, but retreat. Unity has carved strength from terror. The night deepens. Infants nurse. Wounded rest. The fire crackles, shadows dancing like spirits on the cave walls. The tribe leans close, bodies pressed together, hearts beating as one. They have lost, they have bled, they have defied fang and storm. And as the flames warm their faces, as a newborn's cry pierces the silence, the savanna outside waits, merciless, eternal. But within the cave, life clings stubbornly to its fragile thread. This night is not victory, it is survival. And in survival, humanity's first story is written, etched in blood, fire, and the cries of children who carry tomorrow in their fragile lungs.